Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. I've got a little AliExpress haul with things us nail techs cannot live without. So sit back, relax and enjoy this unboxing. So you may remember from my last video I bought these. These are to store your foils and they're absolutely genius. Now I've seen these on AliExpress. I think they were £1.50 each. On Vetsy, they're a lot more, guys. These are brilliant. This is 4 boxes of foils. So I'm happy to say that I've gone back to AliExpress and I've bought some more. And once you get used to the fiddliness of putting them all in, then, you know, it's quite easy. So today, from Ali, I'd forgotten I'd ordered these, to be fair. I got another 6 of them. I really need a lot more because I've got loads of foils that I've never really bothered using. So yeah, I need to start using them. So the easiest way to do that is to make them for ease of use. This is so easy. You just pull out the piece that you want, cut it off, and voila, you've got enough for each nail. And you can see the patterns as well. You know, this little key's annoying, but yeah, you can put it back in and it's fine. But it keeps them all neatly rolled up tightly. They're not all over the place. It's easy to put back in, not a problem. And jobs are good in. So I bought another 6 of these. So that'll take care of another 6 boxes of nail foils. And they come with a little key. It's just used like a toothpaste squeezer. You put the end of it in, roll it up, and then pop it into the hole. And that's the best way to do it. And you just leave a little piece sticking out. So they add a little bit fiddly, but they take a bit to work out. So once you've got that done, it's better. So I'm kind of following on a little bit from my last video because I bought some related things. Now, last time we were on together, I bought these from Annie's Gel and raved about them, and I did actually swatch them. And I don't know if I did that in the video, I can't remember, I might have. But I did swatch them and I put little teardrops on the top. Well, I forgot that I'd ordered a complete set. I think I did mention that I thought there was more, but I just discounted that and carried on as you do. So yeah, today these arrived. So I've gone ahead and I've swatched these as well. Now these are the metallic ones. So there's kind of gold, rose gold, there's a silver and a pinky kind of coppery colour as well. So yeah, these look like doubles, but they actually aren't. The difference is in the fine tuning of the colour and the colour and the colour of the magnet pieces. So yeah, they are rather beautiful. So look, these are just stunning. I didn't want to do swatching today on my video, so I decided to do it beforehand. But the rose gold, look at that. And the gold is a real true gold. I mean, I can take this off and show you because it's only stuck on with a sticky tab. Says me. There we are. Yeah, so I don't want it to reflect on the lid, but this one is kind of more glittery. You know, there's quite a lot of glitter inside it. Look at that, it's gorgeous. So these are the Annie's Gel Cat Eyes. So I'm going to do a lot with these because I love my nuanced designs. I love painting gels. I want to develop that and create that a little bit more. I have been doing a little bit of practicing a new skill. And I've been doing some aquarelle. So this is my work. I've been learning a little bit about these. It's very detailed and I absolutely adore it. Adore the effect. This is leaves. This one, I don't know what that is, but yeah, it's a red flower and then they've got a purple one. They don't mimic any kind of flowers. They're my flowers. Maggie flowers. So this is from my own hand and I'm going to show you how to do this in my next video, I promise. I'm going to show you how I do it, whether it's correct or not. But I have been practicing. My first attempt, I'm not even going to show you. But yeah, I've got some nails ready. with matte white so that they're ready to go. And all I use is my own professional watercolour paints that I normally use for painting on canvas. So yeah, I do want to try it with nail paints. I have lots of D-gel nail paints that I want to use, but first of all, I'm going to use the watercolours just to kind of get used to using it. So that's my Annie's gel, which I'm very pleased about. I now have about 4 or 5 collections of Annie's gel, and I just love it. The next thing I got is something that us as nail techs will all understand. I have had to bin so much glue, man. So much glue. Because this gets stuck, right? This gets stuck. It gets gummed up and everything. And it gets stuck with glue in the top. And sometimes when you unscrew it, I've seen this part breaking off down at the neck. So what I've bought to solve it, and I will clean this up. I will clean up this glue tube. Are these little caps. Let me just show you. Just try and clean this up a little bit and let you see if I can get rid of that little nubby bit that's on the end of this glue. This is where I have an issue. Having to do this every time I go to use my glue is just not good enough, because I'm kind of into the air dried glues at the moment. Not too keen about cooking everything that goes on my nail, on my natural nail. I want to kind of save my natural nails and try and get them to grow, because as you all know, I'm immunosuppressed, so my nails don't grow due to my illness. So yeah, so these are little disposable tube, glue tube nubby things. I don't know what you would call them. Nibs. Yeah, so you put your glue on that way, very precise as well, can get right in, you know, all the areas that you want. And then you just discard it, you just throw it away. So this part is kept clean and it's not all around your lid like mine and ruining it. And, you know, I'm going to lose this glue because it's just messed up. I've thrown away 3 tubes of these glue, and these are not cheap. They're like £9.99 for 2. So yeah, you know, I want to keep my glue. I want to use it. And sometimes, you know, even the glue bottles, the brushes are the same. They all gum up and everything. So this is a bag of these. Now, I don't know how much they were. I think they were a couple of quid. My husband bought me these. So these were in his order today. And there's 50 in there. So that's going to last me forever. Forever. Forever, ever. Okay. So moving on with the tube glue, I did go on to Amazon and found these. So these are from Melody Susie. There's 6 pieces in here and they're 5ml each, and I think they were £8.99, and I think that's really good value because that's 6 bottles of glue, guys. I do have some pudding glue that, I don't know if you guys watch Hope Jordan or Nails of Hope or Box of Hope. She's got lots of different names. She's got her own YouTube channel. She uses pudding glue. Now I have the actual pudding glue she uses in my Saracen basket for next month's order, so it's ready for me to pay, and I will be paying for that shortly and having that out. So I have got several of those pudding glues, but in the meantime I've got glue with a brand new nozzle, air dry, no UV LED light required, just up my street. So I'm going to give that a go and see how it performs. And just to top it up, because you know you always need glue, I found a slightly cheaper one on Amazon as well, so I ordered that too. These were £3.99 for 2 of them. So I got 2 packs of 2. And this is the Sharzik nail gel, 2nd generation nail enhancement caulking adhesive, joint sealing glue. So caulking is like I don't know, decorator's chalk. So I hope this doesn't turn white when you wipe it, but these are nice big tubes. There's 15 grams in these, so you know that's like 3 tubes of Melody Susie, so that's like 12 tubes equivalent that I've got here, and it comes with a nice pin, so I'm not going to have any trouble with that one. But once again, I could still put that thing on the nozzle so that it saves the nozzle. So yeah, I certainly will be using those, because I think once the air gets into them, that's it, they're pooped. Well, there's less chance of air getting into them with those little nozzle things that I've just shown you. That's what they're called, nozzle pipettes. So yeah, so that was that. What else did I buy? I saw the Devil Wears Press-ons, who'd bought these. And this is just, and it impressed me because, well, what she said impressed me because sometimes I don't want to use my brush that's in the bottle. You know, sometimes I don't want to use my brushes when I'm using my palette because I've got maybe several different colours going at once and it gets confusing and, oh, you put it back in the wrong bottle and all sorts. So, I bought this. So this is some brush heads. Sorry about the rustling, guys. Some brush heads with a wooden handle. And yeah, when Tamara showed these on her channel, I thought, I've got to have these. Got to have them. So let me just cut this little baggie. I'm going to have to find a box to put them in. Oh, that shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so these are lovely little brush heads. They're not too hard, not too soft. In fact, they're quite soft, but not too soft. So, you know, sometimes you get a brush that's broken off or something. Well, these are replacement. These will also fit in your normal brush, in your normal bottles as well. You know, they're replacement brushes. And I loved them. I thought this is really good. That's such a good idea. You know, when you're doing your paints and stuff and you want all different colours. And you can just chuck them away when you're done. It's no biggie. So, yeah, I love that. So that's that one. Let me find the little bag before I lose them all. Maybe I'll put them back in. So, yeah, there is, I don't know how many, 50 brush heads in there. Well, that'll keep me going for quite some time. So I should be quite happy with those. I'm not going to be buying too much nail stuff now. I'm sort of just buying one of this and one of that. Simply because I've got enough stuffs and still waiting to get packed up to move house. I'm still waiting on a closing date on the sale of my house. So because I'm buying a new house and selling this one all at the same time, blah, 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 with the same company, it's all just taking forever. So, you know, I'm not packed yet. And I don't have to pack because I'm having the packers in, which is something not everybody can afford. But I have to do that because I'm my disability. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just waiting now for a moving date so that we can get all of that organised. I'm quite looking forward to it, to be fair. Now, what else did I buy? I bought... let's see. Yes, this. I thought this was really handy, and this is probably something, one of those things that no nail tech can live without, is a dotting tool. But this one has 2, 3, 4 different sizes of dotting tool, and look at that tiny, tiny one in one pen. That's just perfect. It tells you the sizes. That's a 0.8. That one's a 1.0, 1.6. 2.0. So the tiniest one is there. I've never seen one as tiny as that, and that's exactly what I need for doing my little bits of my painting and aquarelle and stuff. So that's the smallest one, and the biggest one is this one. Oh no, it's not. That's 1mm. There's the biggest one. There you go. Which is pretty big. So I don't know about you, but you know, I have lots of dotting tools and they're all kind of cheap and nasty. I mean, I had one fall apart on me the other day. It just fell apart. You know, it's finished. I want to just chuck it in the bin. I've had some new ones, but again, they're just cheap. I don't want cheap brushes. I want good brushes. So I mean, I've never even used these. So I've kept them because of the paint, the liner. But that's the only reason. So yeah, so I wanted it all in one handy pen that I can reach for, and I'm done. I also bought this. Oh, and they kindly, very kindly sent me some lovely crystals, little rhinestones. So yeah, those are nice. You always need those. Always need those. So that came with the pen. So I was really chuffed with that. And this is something that I hadn't really seen before. And I was like, what is that? And why would I need that on the nails? But looking back at some of the designs I do, I think this will come in really handy. It is if I can get it out without breaking it or bending it. Right, this is for when you put your thick gummy gel on. This is the thick gummy stuff. So if I can get to it to show you. I can't get to it at the moment. But you know when you've got that wave gel, you know, the thick stuff, or even your Gin Bee crazy thick top, and you just want to make a wave pattern in it, you can do it with this. It saves using a mascara wand or, you know, whatever. It does the same job. So it just does nice little wave patterns in your nails. So yeah, it's a little fork, garden fork for doing your nails. So I thought, why not? I'll have one of those. Popped it in my basket. So then I had this. Now I use this all the time because I'm always bleeding. Always bleeding. Blimmin' nightmare. And I've always got this in my little trolley along with my liquids. I haven't opened it yet. Bear with me. Just open it up. So, because I'm always like catching my cuticles with the nail file or whatever. I'm sure all of us do it at one time or another. Or over file the cuticle, or, you know, catch it with the cuticle scissors. I mean, it does happen. Your hand slips now and again. It's not because you're a bad nail tech. It's just that, or bad technique. It's just these things happen. And any kind of cut, really, these will do. This is a good idea. And maybe in a nurse, I would highly recommend this stuff. Bear with me a second. Sorry, I'm back. The door went. So it's called Infolab Magic Touch, and it's liquid styptic. It's a skin protector. Now I already have a bottle of this open, so rather than open that one and it going off, I will show you the one I have. So this is it here. It's liquid skin protector. It helps control nicks and cuts, so it stops you bleeding. And it contains water, witch hazel, alcohol, Brentag, aloe vera, gene, never heard of that one, urea, aluminium acetate, aluminium chloride, myrrh tincture, biobotanica, dewolf, benzalkonium chloride, and colorants. How to use: apply to the affected area, apply as necessary. Helps control minor nicks and cuts. For external use only, keep out the reach of children, don't use around your eyes or other sensitive areas, and obviously if swallows, contact poison control or your physician. So yeah, it's toxic if swallowed. So this is my lifesaver. So when I've got a little nick, I just put a little drop on like that and leave it, and it disinfects my cut and it stops it bleeding, and it puts a little nature's plaster over it. So yeah, it's good stuff. So I got another bottle. In fact, my husband bought me that. That was in his order. So he bought me an extra one for my trolley. He's quite good to me, really. Right, so what's next? Okay, so next up, I got some tweezers. Now, I haven't bought any tweezers since Tracy at Pink Pixie Tip sent me, who's a lovely lady. She sent me the best tweezers ever in the world, and she wants everyone to have them. I love them, and I use them all the time. And I will show you which ones they are. Bear with me. These are the best. These are the best tweezers you can buy. That's it. The best around. However, I bought these as well. These have got some kind of tip, which I believe is ceramic. They come with a little cover for them as well. They're really sturdy, but they're anti-static. So, you know how when things stick, when you're like struggling, you know, when you're getting a bag open or something, and there's a little bit of, you know, cellophane gets stuck on your tweezers and it drives you mad and you can't get it off, and all your stones, you know, and everything get ceramic and get static on them. My arms static at the moment. Bear with me. Right. So yeah, these are anti-static, so nothing sticks to them. So I thought they might be handy. I don't know. Time will tell. We shall see. So that was something else I got. I also got, because I'm on a mould kick at the moment, and I've been using these little bottles to make my moulds with. These are the best. I've got pink, white, gold, and clear at the moment. But I thought I could easily make up my own and put them in these. So I bought these. These are 10 little empty bottles with the needles. Fantastic. So I could put whatever colour I want in there, some paint, some mix it up, even make inks. And I've got a tiny little needle. It even comes with a little, what do you call it? Oh, I can't remember. A little flute thing. I don't know what they're called. Can't remember. Just can't think at the moment to put it in with. Funnel. That's it. A little funnel to put it in with so you don't spill. So that was perfect. I also bought these. Now, these are from the Mianel range. Last time I bought these, they weren't cat eyes. They were just, they looked like cat eyes, but they weren't. They were just kind of iridescent nail polishes, but they're absolutely stunning and they looked like cat eyes. So when I saw these that actually are cat eyes, I thought I've got to get them. Look at these guys. I have swatched them. They're a lovely consistency, and this was a set of 4 and these were $9.99. And they're absolutely gorgeous. Look at them. So pretty. So that's me and Elle. This one is the green one, kind of goes silver, pink and green. Got little touches of gold in there as well, I can see. You can see that properly. I did swatch them because I couldn't wait. I didn't know what was coming and what wasn't. And this one's purple's got pink and a little bit of green, a little bit of silver, a little bit of gold in there. It's got everything. It's very good. It's colour changing. Quite an active cat eye. It's really stunning. Really nice. I thought that would just be a iridescent pearl, but it actually isn't. It's really, really good cat eye. This is my favourite, this one. Light blue, look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. Really nice. I've got those in Korean shades, and they're not a patch on these. So, I mean, safety-wise, I don't know what's in them. I don't want to even go there, but yeah. I mean, I like my Korean stuff, but I also, now and again, like what I like, and this colour just spoke to me. And then there's another pink shade here, a little bit darker with gold and blue and purple through it. Really, really pretty. Really nice. Love that one. So reactive. I'll show you how reactive it is on the brush. Just get a magnet. So it's very reactive. Look at that, guys. You can barely see the changes because it happens so fast. Really pretty. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Can you see? It's got a definite blue streak through the middle of it. Really, really pretty. Love that. Love, love, love. So yeah, so that's this gorgeousness. So I had those. And also, I didn't show you last time simply because I didn't have everything together. So I bought this, I gave in, and I bought this mould. In fact, I bought lots of moulds, which I will show you. So I got this. This is the cross mould that everyone is doing at the moment. Got something stuck to it because I have used it. Used it a couple of times on some nails, and it's stunning. These are the little crosses, guys. Look, I'll show you now. These are the crosses that they made, and they fit perfectly on your nail. So I bought that one. It's hard to see because I've got little waves on my, or as Tino would call them, noodles. Got noodle nails, so I can't really show you on my nail at the minute, but yeah, they are stunning. So yeah, so I bought that, and I also bought a pack of boxes to put them in. So I got some of these. These are some of the moulds that I bought. I got the jersey one with all the jumpers and woolly sweaters. This one is just some bows. This one is, I think, flowers. There's roses in that one. Really pretty. Really nice. So I did a few little pieces, and little hats falling out. I did do a few just to practice and kind of have a go with them with my pink. So that one was the lace and the jumper and all the knitting. So I had to get some boxes to put them in. So I bought some of these and shared them out with my husband because he's using them for his tools. I also bought this, and I love this. This one, they sent me the wrong one before, and I've ended up with two the same. So I went back in and I ordered it. This is the steampunk one. So for those of you out there who love steampunk, and someone I do know is a Polished Phoenix, Rebecca, loves steampunk nails. This is the one to get. She's probably got it already, but I'll just try and show you what I did. Let me get my tweezers. Here's my new tweezers with the non-sticky ceramic lids. Right, okay. So we got this. Let me see if I can show you under my phone. This is one of the wings. They are just stunning. Look, guys. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. Really pretty. And this one's just all gears and pulleys. So, oh, I keep dropping them. So I did that one in gold. And this one is a hook with a pulley. I just did a couple just so that I would know what was in the box when I went to get them out. So, and it was good practice as well. So yeah, so that's those. Quite big charms, but they are molded to the nail. That's why I like the shaped ones, because they go on quite easy. So yeah, they didn't fit in my box, so I just popped them in there. Right, so what else did I buy? I bought these. Now these come in a box of 10. These holders. These are ones used for press-ons, and they fit nicely in my box. So I got those. So you get a pack of 10 for about £1. They don't cost much at all. I think maybe £2 or £3 for them. But from that one, I've stored this mold. So this is just for my molds. So these are not perfect, guys. They're only demos for me to see what's inside. So we've got a lovely flower there with a big chunk missing out of it. And there's the chunk. So a bit's fallen off, but that's okay. Tiny little stars there. I've got, so I did get a star one. And, oh dear gosh. Right, so let's sort my fingers out here. I've got this star one with the tiny little stars in. This is it here. And it does the diddiest little stars. It's so cute when they come out. So I got that one. And I also got this one with the crowns. These came in a pack. I think it was a set of 12. So I have split them up in the boxes. And these ones are just gorgeous little flowers. So that's those. So I'll just pop them in. So I do plan to be doing some mouldy things, because I can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this container that I've got beside me, and you can see in the corner. So I've just kind of put them all in so I can get to them. I haven't done all the moulds yet, just did a few. This one is, I think it's lilies, which I've done before actually. I think I've demoed it before. Maybe not on video, but I've certainly done them. I think there is another one in there. I've got a duplicate. So there's lilies here, and then there's a tulip. No, it's not. It's a lily. Oh, they're all lilies. That's like a daffodil, though, that one. And that's a lily, and then some leaves around the side. I've got a tulip one as well. So it's that one. And then I bought this one, which I saw Glam Dragon Nails do. And this is the doll heads. These are so creepy. So you've got a couple of baby ones, then mid to kind of child range, an adult head there. So there's 3 different sizes. They're really cool, really lifelike when they come out. And imagine them with a mirror frame around them, guys, and a bit of marbling. Oh, scary, spooky Halloween. I got this one. This one is really nice. I haven't done it yet, but I like it. This one is all the bondage belts. We used to do this with acrylic years ago, before we had moulds and things like that. I used to do these, I used to paint them on, leather look, belts and buckles and things. I think it goes that way. It goes that way. And these sorts of belts, there's a heart belt, there's a belt buckle, and there's a bit of BDSM there. And then we've got your corset with the bow, and then another couple of belts. So I thought that would be really cool to do on a nail. So that's that one. So these mostly new molds or ones I've just been hanging on to. So I've demoed, this one was another one, the same with the corset style doodah. And I've actually worn these on my nails. I think they're in one of my shorts, but I've not worn this particular charm. This is a new one I did. So it still needs tidying up yet. Oh, I just dropped something. Still needs tidying up yet. I've not had a chance to do that. I've dropped the other part of this bow, so just excuse me there, but yeah, that's what they look like. So these ones are in here, absolutely stunning. You've got the little hearts, you've got all the bows and this the corset back. It's just, they're absolutely gorgeous when they come out. It's amazing what they can do now. Amazing. So yeah, so I did sample those and put them in so I could see which one it was, so I can get to it easily. Okay, next up, this is my favourite by far of all of them. I can't tell you enough how I love this. This one is the cutest mould I've ever seen. It's buttons, guys. Little tiny buttons, and they are so cute. I have done some. Oh, I can't leave room for anything now. I have actually done some. So we've got a flower button, a butterfly button, a star, a strawberry, a square, a round one, a Hello Kitty one, another couple of flowers. I think that's an orange, a heart, a star, a flower, and an apple, butterfly, star, heart, and so it goes on. And they're all in different sizes, and they are so cute. Let me show you some. So I have done a few. This thing's annoying me, bear with me. Pop that out of the way so I've got some room. No room on my table, that's the worst thing at the moment. So this is the heart-shaped, well, that's the heart-shaped one. Oh, can pick it up now. There we go. So this is the heart-shaped one. I've done it in a delicate pink. So I hope you can see that there. So cute. This is a strawberry. I mean, half of me wants to go and knit some baby clothes so I can just put these on. They are so pretty. You could actually make real buttons from these. They've got the appropriate holes in them. And they're just so cute. Okay, let me get this square one out. And a floral one. That's the back. Turn over. And this one is your butterfly. Look at those. Aren't they just the cutest thing you've ever seen? I wish you could see them properly like I can't, but I'm doing my best, guys. Zoom in a little bit for you. There you go. How pretty. So cute. So if there's any mould I would recommend that you buy today, it's this one. It didn't cost much at all. I think it was just a couple of pounds. I mean, it's pocket money. A little bit of silicone that's been punched. It's absolutely stunning and I love it. That is my favourite one of them all. So yes, what else did I buy? Oh yeah, I got this one. I've done it in pink sauce, so it's not really showed up too well. But this one is described as a Christmas one. I don't know why. Maybe because it's like a wreath. I don't know. I thought it was more like a mirror frame, but that one. And it's shaped to fit the nail. So I don't know what pattern that is on it because it's too small for me to see, to be fair. But it is very pretty. I've got something else in here. What is that? Oh yeah, fleur-de-lis. A little fleur-de-lis. And a cat hair, most likely. But yeah, this is the Christmas wreath one. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Don't think you can see them, can you? There we go. So that was that one that I bought as well. I'll just put my zoom button back. There we go. So that was those. Very pretty. They will be nice in gold. So I'm hoping to mix some colours up and put them in these little needle bottles because they are just perfect for getting in to all the little nooks and crannies on these molds because they are very difficult to do. Now this one is my other favourite. I've got a couple of favourites. This one does this amazing cross. You've got this dangly, I don't know what it is, chandelier thing. Oh, for goth nails, they're absolutely beautiful. If I can find it, because I've just dropped it somewhere. Oh, poop. Right, let me get a different one. So we've got a butterfly. The detail in these is amazing. And a key. And I don't know what that is. I think it's a heart. And what is that? Another cross. I did loads of these because I loved it. I'll have to find the other one that I had, that little chandelier one. I don't know where it's gone. And there goes my moon. Okay, so that's the chandelier. We got lucky. I found it. Or drippy candles if you turn it the other way around. I don't know. Oh, I've dropped it again. I don't know where it's gone. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll pop these back in. See if I can find it that way. I've just got a couple more to show. Oh, they'll all be on my table stuck to something or stuck to me. I don't know. Don't know where they've gone. So that's them. I will find them later. But they are ever so pretty and so delicate. But they fit on your nail because they're so thin that they're bendable. You can get them on your nail, no problem at all. Just making sure it's not falling in between these pots. For me having a white table, I can't find anything. Everything seems to fall on there, and when it's white, you just don't see it. But I'll find it later. It's no biggie. So that's those. I also have got the rest of these to show you. Oh, I found some more. Lilies and things have all fell out. Oh, I think I've shown you those already. It's fine. This one is just another little set of flowers. These are like clovers. I've got little tiny diddy flowers. I've had to go with them, so they're all, I've got bits of glitter and everything stuck to them. I'll clean them before I use them. Roses. They've got some more flowers. I'm sorry if I bore you with my flowers, but I love florals. I love florals and gothic. Okay, and these are fish and butterflies and things like that. I'm not interested in them at all. And hearts, little cookie hearts, frilly hearts. So I did go ahead and do a couple of designs from these, of course. I did this, which is a row of roses. Can't really see them very well with the white. They're much better in clear. That's the white rose. Still needs cleaning up. Fiddly to do. That's another flower. It's a button style flower, that one. And this one is another flower, just different types of flowers. So I thought I'd pop them in so I could see what they were. So that's those. And they don't fit in there particularly well. Let me just, I obviously squashed them all in, didn't I? There you go. So that's those. And one more, which I think is the one I was talking about earlier with the lilies. I was positive I had a tulip one, but no, these are also lilies, so that's my duplicate one. So I did actually do them. So this is one of the lilies you can see here and up here. And then I did a flower. And to be quite honest, I think the rest is in the Hoover because I dropped them. I could drop everything. But yeah, I mean, that lily is far too big for the length of nails I've got on now. You know, it's far too big. I would need much longer nail for that, but they're very effective when they're on a nail, especially when once you've moulded them, you can sit there with a little liner brush and paint them to whatever colour you want and make them look really realistic, or even just use the paint in the mould and do it that way. I find that's too intricate for me. I can't do that with my hands. But yeah, I find it better just to use the colour, the one colour that I'm going to use, and stick with that. So I got all of those so that they would fit nicely in here, and it all worked out really well because it just fits in my little box and off it pops into my drawer and everyone's happy. So that's that. And then I just put these on top there. So that was those. And then I was watching, see, I do watch it all. I do watch it all. You think I don't, but I do. I'm here. I try and comment as much as possible, but I watch everybody's videos. You know, I don't just do my own thing. But Joe at Imaginale had these in a haul recently, and I loved them. I fell in love with them instantly. And because I use these big, huge bottles of Super Top Coat and 10 in 1, got the 10 in 1 Born Pretties, I've got You Are Sugar, and all sorts. Anyway, because I use these, I put them in these little bottles here, which are used bottles, and they're old and look, it's minging. It's just not nice, is it? So I wanted some nice bottles, and Joe showed these off, and I was super excited when I saw them because I love them. Guys, look at these. These are just empty nail polish bottles. So I said to my husband, as soon as you're putting an order in with AliExpress, would you get me these? So he says, yeah. And he has bought me them. And look, they come with a nice brush as well. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and write in rhinestones and put it on there exactly what's in it, like top coat, base coat, 10 in 1, that kind of thing, matte coat. So I know exactly what's in each little bottle. And this came as a set of, let me see, can't remember, I think it was 5. And every single one of them is intact, no chips. That is amazing. So I am over the moon. This was a good haul. I really enjoyed it. So, yep, there's more. Let me see what else I got. Let's put my little topsy tweezers away. There isn't much now, I don't think. I think it's just one thing left. Yeah, one thing left. Oh, no, 2 things. I've got this. Now, I thought this was coming in a box. It's not good enough. They showed it in a box and they come in a packet. So I'm not very happy, and I ordered the clear. These are not clear, but at least I've got something to put them in now. So I definitely do not have these, so I'm fine with that, you know. But yeah, they're not what I ordered, so you know I should really tell them off because I wanted them in rolls. But yeah, this is holographic paper because when I do nails, I don't want to make a whole spaced out nail like that, but I do want a little bit of something underneath my cat eye. So I've got that one. And I got that one. But they're not what I wanted. I wanted the clear ones. AliExpress should have sent me the clear ones, and they've sent me silver ones. But they're nice. I will use them. I like the oil slick one. That's really nice. I will use them. They feel really cheap. You know, I'm not overly impressed. But I don't know how many sheets is in there. I've probably missed a few actually. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was cool. I like that. 7. Love that as well. 8. Really nice. 9, 10. So we've got 10 of them. I like that. That's really something else. Smart as. Okay. And this one. I don't know what to make of that one. Don't know if I like it. Anyway. These are the type that you have to wipe the back with gel cleanser before you use them. So perhaps they are clear when you take the backing off. So apologies, AliExpress. Perhaps I got that wrong. Yeah, I've just realised. Okay, so you wipe the back off and then you transfer them onto the nail with transfer glue. So that's that. So I'm going to put these in the little holder and later on, so that takes up one of them. So I'm going to have to order more holders because I've got so many foils nowadays that I need to get them sorted out. So that is those. Then I got these just because. Don't know if I pulled them out last time in my last haul. I think I did actually. So yeah, these are, and I think I just mentioned them really quickly. These are the pigment highlighters and they can be used on nails. So these are gold, white and silver. They're really cool. I'll show you the white one. There you go. So you can draw little things on your nail. Just wipe off. Yeah, you can use them as inks. You can do your little scrolls around your designs. You can, you know, do drawings, whatever you want to do, but I thought they were great. So you do leave them to dry and they dry fine, and then you just top coat over them and they are perfect. So that's all I've got today, guys. Watch out for my next video because I'm going to be doing some aquarelle with you. I do fancy doing a bit of that, and I'm practicing it at the moment. Like I mentioned at the beginning of my video, I'm so pleased to say that I'm well on my way to getting good at it. So yeah, I mean, I've got to learn. I've got to learn a lot more yet, but you know, I'm really pleased with these guys. Shall I zoom in a little bit? Shall we snuggle? Okay, here we go. So yeah, watch out for my next video, because this is what I've been up to for a little while I've had your video playing in the background. But that's all I've got time for, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure if you've enjoyed this video that you hit the like and subscribe button for me. It really means a lot and it helps my channel. For now, bye guys.